Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a daily reading update. I haven't done one of these in a number of days. And I honestly wasn't going to tonight. I thought, you know what? I can just sit here. You guys will not mind. So the reason I wasn't going to is because I haven't hurt my back, but my back is sore. I think it's just sitting or whatever at work. I need to really be mindful to get up and get some more walking in during the day. Like when my Fitbit goes off every hour, like at 10 to the hour. So I need to make sure to get up and get a few steps in. So I am sitting in bed. I've got the heating pad on my back. I've taken some Tylenol. So I just didn't want to sit in my usual spot because it's on like a little stool. And I just thought, no. So you guys are getting this. It is what it is. But I am here to talk books with you guys. But just as a quick life update, everything is good. We had a great Easter. I indulged a little bit in too many foods. So, trying to get the old weight back under control. I mean, I know somebody was teasing me. They're like, oh yeah, you gained, however many pounds and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, but I have to be so careful about, what I'm eating and how much I'm drinking and things like that. So I can't cheat as often as I would like to. But anyway, it was still a great Easter. I got to see got my hair colored. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's blonder. It was actually supposed to be even blonder than this, but because of the darker color I had done before, it didn't quite take as blonde as, it showed on the package. So like my aunt said, if we do it a couple more times, then eventually it will, blonde itself out even more, which is what I am kind of hoping for, because I really, really miss almost the white blonde hair that I had years ago. I mean, a part of me even debated on having it bleached out again, but I don't know if I want to go to that extreme because it's a lot of upkeep. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my hair. We're here to talk about books. So since the last time I talked to all of you, I have finished 2 books. I finished the last 2 books in March. The first one was The Catch by Amy Lee, which I ended up giving 4 stars to. It was fine. I mean, I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was really funny. My biggest issue with it was too long, I felt. So it is the 3rd book in the Influencer series, but in my opinion, you don't need to have read the first 2 books. You do meet the main characters, Melanie's 2 friends, who star, I guess, in the first 2 books, but not, you're told who they are with, but you're not given as much information. Anyway, sorry, excuse me. So, like I said, I think this one was too long. It does get spicy, very spicy in parts. And I felt like the last quarter of the book, it's over 400 pages, was literally just love scenes. And I get it. Okay, great. Thanks very much. It was, if you had cut like all of them out, like I'm not saying all of them, like you can't have that in a book, but like put one in or something like that, and then let the reader's imagination, do you know what I mean? You could have cut out 50, 60, 70 pages of the book, and that probably would have been very, very sufficient. So, but I did like it. I did think it was really funny. If you're a Canadian, you will really get like a lot of the Canadian things that are talked about. Like one of the characters is wearing a Maple Leafs hat for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They talk about Timbits, which are little donut holes that are sold up here at Tim Hortons, and it's delightful. So anyway, but again, you could skip like this one part of the book. Anyway, it's a thing. The other book that I finished was Summoning Up Love by Cynthia Williams, which is the first book in the Heart and Soul series. It is a Harlequin special edition novel. I gave this one 4 stars as well. I thought it was really cute. I like the fact that, so she just broke up with her boyfriend and she just lost her job, and she shows up back in, the town that she used to spend her summers. She's there to kind of look after her grandmother, and she finds out that her grandfather, who passed away a year before, might be haunting her grandmother's house. And her grandmother's hired these 3 gentlemen who are ghost hunters, and she thinks that they're taking the grandmother for a ride, like that they're scamming her, right? So she's kind of doing her own investigative reporting and trying to figure out, are they legit? Not are ghosts legit, but are they legit in what they're doing, so that they're not scamming her grandmother. And over the course of the story, of course, she falls in love with one of the guys. I liked it. 4 stars, like I said. What I really appreciate about this book is that she had just suffered a bad breakup. She'd been with the guy for a number of years. And this wasn't a quick, they were attracted to each other, but this book takes place over months and months, which I kind of really like that it wasn't like super quick. They met last week and now they're in love the following week, which you often do see in romance. But yeah, I liked it. There was like that little supernatural element, but it wasn't a supernatural book, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed it, you guys. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I am looking forward to reading the other 2 in the series. So what am I reading now? We are into Amish in April, sort of. It doesn't technically start till the 21st of April, but I encourage you guys to read it all month long. I will have a new link below to my Discord. I know a lot of you have been trying to join my Discord. You've been having issues. So there is an updated link below. There is going to be a thread on my Discord. It's already there to discuss any of the books you're reading for Amish in April. So I did decide to start with an Amish book, and it's a Harlequin love-inspired suspense. And I mainly picked this one because my friend Lee over at Dark Roots Creations is reading this as well right now. So we're kind of unofficially reading it. I piggybacked essentially on what she's reading. So this is Amish Country Murder by Mary Alford. And it's about a woman who was taken by a serial killer, and she's like the one who got away, that trope. And but she has no memory of herself or anything that happened before she woke up in that guy's basement. But it sounds like she's Amish because she feels a little bit out of place in some of the clothes she's wearing. And there was one he talked about, like taking her picture and kind of taking her around town to see if anybody recognized her. And she was a little off put by having her picture taken, which is definitely something that the Amish would not do. So yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. It really started out with a lot of action. So I'm about 3 chapters in, about 20%. And that's what I've read so far today. And I plan on doing some more reading on it tonight before I go to bed. And my audiobook that I have picked for right now is The Villa by Rachel Hawkins. I've had this on my list to read for a while, and I was just kind of like, what do I feel like? And I was kind of scrolling through the books that I already own, and I do have a copy of this one on Audible. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and listen to it. It's not very long. It's only about 8 hours long. It's a thriller. I did read Reckless Girls by her a number of years ago, and I still want to read The Wife Upstairs. But this one I'm actually enjoying. So it is told in dual timeline, which is kind of catnip for me. I really like that. And it's like the early 1970s to modern day. And it is about a villa in Italy. And in the 1970s, there was a murder that took place there. I don't want to give too many details. And then in the modern day, it's 2 best friends go there to spend 6 weeks in the summer. And we shall see what happens. So I think I'm also about 20-ish% of the way through this one. And yeah, so far I am enjoying it. I'm looking forward to getting some more reading done on that. So yeah, so that's everything that I'm reading, you guys. It's kind of a little bit of the update. Hopefully I can pop on here more often this week and give you guys some more updates. I'm not, again, promising every day, but I will do the best that I can when I have something to update you on. So sorry if the camera's and again, that I'm sitting here. Again, my back hurts. This is what happens when you get old, my friends. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great April so far, and take care and happy reading. Bye, guys.